Many struggle with building good habits, but what if you could transform your life dramatically by making small changes? If you are interested in a book that explores the science of habits in depth, you are in the right place. The core idea of this book is that tiny changes can lead to remarkable results. Understanding these principles and applying them in daily lives can turn your life around in ways you never imagined. Whether you're watching now or prefer to watch it later while driving, exercising, or jogging, this is the one you won't want to miss. Watch this video till the very end for great insights and learning. Stay tuned. Today, I will dive into the powerful lessons from the book Atomic Habits by James Clear. But first, why did I choose this book? Human behavior and the science behind habits fascinate me. James Clear explains how small, consistent changes can lead to significant improvement in our lives. This transformative book has helped millions worldwide. I'll be sharing many examples and actionable insights from this great read. Now let me get into the agenda of this episode. We will cover the following topics: the power of tiny habits, the 4 laws of behavior change, the role of identity in habits, and actionable insights. Let's dive into the lessons I learned from these topics. The power of tiny habits. The premise of atomic habits is that small changes can lead to remarkable results. If you just get 1% better each day, you will end up with a significant improvement over time. This concept applies to all areas of life, whether it's health, career, or relationships. To illustrate the power of getting 1% better every day, the author shares a story about the British cycling team. For a century, British cyclists struggled to make a mark. With just one Olympic gold and no Tour de France victories, they were trapped in a cycle of mediocrity. Then came Dave Brailsford, their new coach, with a unique yet groundbreaking approach. The coach and their team made small changes like redesigning the seats for comfort and rubbing alcohol on tires for better grip. They used biofeedback sensors for personalized training and feedback. Furthermore, they signed up a surgeon to teach riders how to wash their hands to avoid getting sick. They also sought out the best pillows and mattresses for good sleep. Every detail was scrutinized and improved. In 2008, they won 60% of the gold medals. Later, their cyclists won the Tour de France multiple times and earned a total of 178 medals and championships in 10 years. So, if you save a little money now, you're not a millionaire. If you go to the gym 3 days in a row, you're still out of shape. One needs to be patient over a long period of time. When we repeat 1% errors day after day, our small choices compound into toxic results. This transformative approach shows how incremental improvements can lead to significant achievements. Remember these 3 things. Your outcome is a lagging measure of habits. Net worth is a lagging measure of financial habits. Weight is a lagging measure of eating habits. Now let's look at a few examples where small changes can make a big difference in our lives. In the case of a high school or a college student, just studying for 15 minutes every day can lead to learning over time and better grades in the exams. In the case of working professionals, spending 10 minutes every day organizing your workplace and prioritizing the right things can lead to increased productivity. In just a few minutes from now, I'll be sharing actionable insights from this book that you can apply in your lives. Stay tuned. Now that we have seen how tiny habits can transform our life, let's dive into the 4 laws of behavior change. These principles will help us understand how to build and maintain new habits. The 4 laws of behavior change. James Clear introduces the 4 laws of behavior change as a simple framework for building good habits and breaking bad ones. The 4 laws of behavior change. They are as follows: make it obvious, make it attractive, make it easy, make it satisfying. Number 1, make it obvious. Make your habits clear and visible. Implementation intention formula. I will behavior at time in location. For example, I will meditate for 5 minutes at 7 a.m. every morning in my living room. Habit stacking formula. After current habit, I will new habit. For example, after I have my coffee every morning, I will meditate for 1 minute. Motivation is overrated. Environment matters more. So people often choose products not because of what they are, but because where they are. If you walk into the kitchen and see a plate of cookies, you are going to eat them even if you hadn't been thinking about them beforehand. Now we know why people having a bar counter at their home are more likely to drink more. So if you want to practice guitar frequently, place it in the living room. Number 2, make it attractive, make your habits appealing. We tend to imitate the habits of 3 social groups: the close, the many, the powerful. Join a culture where your desired behavior is the normal behavior and you already have something in common with this group. If a behavior can get us approval, respect, and praise, we find it attractive. Number 3, make it easy. Reduce friction and make your habits easy to start. The 2-minute rule. When you start a habit, it should take less than 2 minutes. Your goal might be to run a marathon, but your gateway habit is to put on your running shoes. The more you ritualize the beginning of a process, the more likely you can slip into the state of deep focus required to do great things. Example, in the case of health, keep your workout clothes and shoes ready the night before. I knew someone who was extremely lazy but wanted to start practicing yoga every morning. He kept his yoga mat spread out right next to his bed, so in the morning he could just roll out of the bed into the mat to start his yoga practice. Make it satisfying, make your habits rewarding. What is immediately rewarded is repeated. What is immediately punished is avoided. For example, in the case of a high school or college students, set a goal to study 2 hours every day for a week. Upon achieving the goal, reward yourself with movie time with friends or your favorite dessert. Understanding the laws of behavior change is crucial, but our identity also plays a key role in shaping our habits. Let's take a closer look at how our self-perception influences our behavior. Role of identity in habits. There are 3 levels of behavioral change: changing outcome, changing process, changing identity. One of the most powerful insights from this book is the role of identity in shaping our habits. James Clear explains that the key to lasting change is to focus on who you wish to become, not just what you want to achieve. Imagine 2 people resisting a cigarette. When offered a smoke, the first person says, "No thanks, I'm trying to quit." This person still believes they're a smoker. The second person declines by saying, "No thanks, I'm not a smoker." Small difference, but it signals a shift in identity. The more pride you have in a particular aspect of your identity, the more motivated you will be to maintain the habits associated with it. Once your pride is involved, you will fight tooth and nail to keep those habits. This is why you see people who align with a political party in any of their countries defend it so fiercely. It becomes part of their political identity. Let's look at few examples. A high school or a college student, instead of saying, "I want to get good grades," can say, "I am a diligent student." Working professionals, instead of saying, "I want to get a promotion," should say, "I am a hardworking and a diligent employee." Having looked at the role of identity in habits, let's focus on actionable insights. 1. Start with small manageable changes. Number 2. Use the 4 laws of behavior change to create and maintain habits. Number 3. Focus on your identity and who you want to become. Number 4. Design your environment to support your habits. Number 5. Celebrate small wins to build momentum. Based on your suggestions from the poll on LinkedIn, I have shared the lessons and insights from the book Atomic Habits. Look forward to more high quality videos. I believe we all can learn and grow by exchanging thoughts. I look forward to reading your comments about the learnings from this book in the comment section. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We'll connect again soon. This is Kishore signing off.